This is the underside of the valves inside of a cylinder of a 2003 Toyota Camry. Now look at how nasty those valves are. Have you ever wanted the ability to look up and see if you had a valve guide that dropped or if you had a bad valve seat?
So check out this articulating endoscope from Depstech. This thing has an articulating end on it. So the camera actually can rotate 210 degrees. So it can go all the way one way and all the way the other way, giving you the ability to see inside things that you just normally can't see with a regular camera. Now, what do we have? What are the features of this camera? This camera has 3 times light brightness. So there's off, there's low, medium, and high. So we have 3 different zooms. So we have 1, 1.3, 1.5. And you can do that inside of a cylinder, inside of a HVAC box, inside of a drain. This thing has a 4.5-inch screen. The camera end is 0.24 inches. So pretty thin, not thin enough to get in a glow plug hole because that's almost tiny. We also have a 5-foot cable.
Now the cable end is also waterproof. You could put this inside of a drain if you had a drain that was clogged, or maybe you had an HVAC box that was full of water. You were trying to see what was going on with the drain. You could stick it in there and you could see. Now you can see here, I'm rotating this thing around while it's inside the cylinder looking straight up. At some points you can even see the section of the cable that's coming through the cylinder that's attached to the camera. Now, let's say you had an engine that was burning oil. You could use this camera to look up at the valve stem seal to see if oil was coming through the valve or if it was coming from around the cylinder. And then you could tell if you had bad rings, if you had bad valve stem seals, whether you needed to pull the head. It's also nice to use it to look all the way around and look at a piston for damage or for carbon buildup for drivability issues.